everyone, so this review is for Indictments by Barbara Winks. If you want to check out my review, I've just posted that, so if you are on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog the details are in the post. And this is video review, so Indictments by Barbara Winks. There is never a dull moment with Carpenter and Harding, never. Ellie and Jordan should be taking some time. They should be dealing with their emotions and their feelings after an incident that was very close to home, and you know, as usual, Ellie just can't rest, and therefore Jordan can't either. And when she tries to connect two cold cases, there's suddenly this public safety risk that kind of puts them under pressure to deal with it. So I always love a visit back with Ellie and Jordan, and while this is part of the series, the Carpenter and Harding series, you can enjoy the story just on its own as well, because the focus is usually very much on the case, and the characters, you sort of understand where they are and who's who and everything. But it was so nice to spend some time with Ellie and Jordan, having a little bit of family time as well, and just kind of being. They did do that even though they were working and not taking all that time. And it was refreshing to get sort of a little snippet into their home life and their family. So, because they usually are very, very, very on the case, but this one kind of crossed over again into their home life and interfered with it a little bit. But it is always difficult to share too much when you review sort of like crime thrillers without sharing spoilers and really ruining it. But this one seemed a bit calmer than some of their other cases. I haven't read them all, but usually stuff's quite grim, and they're really involved, and they end up getting hurt and all sorts of things. But however, this one, it was still a race against time, and I admired how Ellie put the pieces together to conclude that the cases could be related. Like, that was really smart. What really got my attention was this separate path the case seemed to take Jordan on, because this mysterious woman contacted her and started making offers that, you know, Jordan was very tempted by, but, you know, it had me very intrigued as to who she really was, because when she started revealing what she was doing and why, it kind of put Jordan in a position with Ellie in her case where things were even more complicated, because she knew something that she could help, but if she did that there was going to be consequences, and just like, oh, just that typical point it gets you to where you're like, what's she gonna do? But there was this moment where I was on edge of my seat because I was so worried about Jordan. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, what are you doing? Like, you know, when when you like, you're either watching a cop thing or you're reading a cop thing, and they kind of go off on their own, you're like, crazy, where's your backup? Like, tell someone. And she really made me worry for her. She really, really did. But it was just another great sort of part of the Carpenter and Harding series, and I really do, I always, every time, just wonder what life will have in store for them next. So I'm excited for the next one. But yeah, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description for you to grab a copy of Indictments by Barbara Winks. If you've read Indictments, would love to know what you thought of it. So please do share and let us know. And if you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your to-read list, or you're now super intrigued and thinking, yeah, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you are interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye!